Hello, welcome to my first lesson online. Um, I help you to with these lessons you can learn and you can practice from your home. It's gonna make you easier if you keep practicing and if you create a routine that can help you to improve your guitar skills. All right, just to start, I'm more than happy to teach you this beautiful instrument called the guitar. The guitar is the most popular instrument around the world, so it's very nice if you can learn it because it can bring you joy. Also, you're gonna have a lot of friends because if you play guitar, always someone gonna come to you and ask you to play a song. So it's very nice to have friends. Um, however, the guitar itself is my best friend. So you can make your guitar your best friend. The guitar is gonna give you a lot. That is a very nice instrument. I call it the boss of magic, right? Because it's full of magic, magical music. Um, yeah, let me show you some magic. All right. And now, before we're gonna start the lesson, okay, just first we need to identify the parts of the guitar, okay, and try to remember the parts of the guitar. And you need to remember very well because we're gonna use these parts all the time. So you need to get used to think faster to locate the part of the guitar that I'm talking about. All right. It's not difficult because the guitar actually is very similar to a human body. Only only that maybe it's very similar to a human but without hands and without legs. That's the only thing. But if you think like that, later you can remember everything very easy. Okay, here we go. The first part, the head. Easy. The head, alright? Now this, okay, second part is all these strings. We use this part to tune the strings, to tight or to lose the tension of the strings. It's called the tuning pegs. So the second thing, tuning pegs, alright? Is like the ears, okay? This is the head, so this is the ears or tuning pegs. This part is called the neck, right? Um, Nothing to say. The neck, okay? The body, okay? The bridge, very important, bridge. The sound hole, okay? Very important because all all the guitars need that to make the sounds louder. The sounds go inside the sound hole and make a resonance in the box, in this wood box that we call it the body, and later it go out and make the sounds bigger. So remember that, all right? Okay. Um, and the strings, we have the 6 strings. One, two, three, four, five, six. All right. So let's see if you remember the parts. Okay, are you ready? Okay, so let's start. It's maybe around 5 different parts that you need to remember very well. Let's start with this one. You remember? So it's called the. Okay, I hope that you remember. It's called the head. Okay, what about these ears that you have there? How do you call it? Let's give you time. The tuning pegs is called. I hope that you remember before I say it. And what else? This part, who remember what it's called? The neck. For that reason I was doing like that. And what about that part? How do you call this part? the body. Well done. Did you say it correctly? This part is called the bridge and the strings. Okay. Now there is another part that I didn't explain, but now I'm gonna explain with more detail because it's very, very, very important. The guitar, okay, the neck of the guitar is divided into frets. It's called frets. Let me explain you, okay? Did you see that the neck of the guitar is divided into these different gaps? All right? So we call it frets to these gaps, all right? And later when you're gonna be learning, this is when you're gonna press with your left hand fingers. You're gonna press different frets to create different sound on the same string. All right. So remember, this is very, very important because we're gonna use this term so very, very often. Frets. So you can repeat it after me. Frets. All right. Now, before we're gonna finish the lesson, all right, just tell me, okay, how many frets do you have in the guitar? How many frets are over the neck? Are you ready to count? By the counting, I'm gonna make the sound to see.